Is it frustrating when there's so big gaps between possessions and it's kind of hard to?
Yeah, no, it's tough, right? Obviously, time of possession, when you don't have many opportunities, you would like to make the most of every opportunity. You know, we kind of didn't early on and kind of got into a groove. But like you said, if you ain't got much opportunity, it's kind of hard to evaluate sometimes.
How did you feel like Tyler did in his whole first week?
I'm proud of Tyler, man. You know, to be able to step in there mid-season, had a great week of practice. Came out here on his first road game as a starter. Obviously, there's going to be some things that we all want to, learn from to be able to help him. But I think he stepped in there. He showed up. And as you know, it's always, some learning to be that young as a quarterback.
This game, obviously could be a real frustrating one because it got out of hand for a while. I mean, you guys have done a good job of holding it together. Even though you knew it was going to be a rebuilding season. Do you feel like this will be no different? Or not
I didn't know it was going to be real bad.
Could be some growth this season, I should say.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Do you feel like it'll be the same reaction to this one that you guys can dump?
I wouldn't necessarily say the same. I guess, at the end of the day, our record is what it is. But we show up. The guys show up every week, every day, working their tail off with the expectation to win. Going into the season, to use the word rebuild, it definitely wasn't my expectation. I don't think any guy would say that was the expectation. We worked so hard. That's not in your mind, you know what I mean? I really believe that from a coach's standpoint, player standpoint. So to go into a season is rebuild, that's definitely not the right mindset to have, and I don't think anyone had that, and I sure did.
Yeah. Of course. How does your mindset adapt then when you do start with?
All I know, for me, is to work. It's about who you are as a man, and that's the message I relay to my teammates, especially in the receiver room, but throughout the team, like who you are as a man is going to show in times like this, right? And all you can do is reset, go back to work, look yourself in the mirror, hold yourself accountable, and just work harder, because ultimately in this league, outside the locker room, no one cares, right? And so you got to just hold yourself accountable and look at yourself as a man and say, just continue to grind. I got boys, I got kids. One day I'll be able to tell them, you got to push through some things, and I can't say that if here I am not. You know what I mean? So,
awesome. I appreciate you.
No doubt.
Thanks, Brandon. I appreciate it.